Hello, I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to do the works cited for your research paper. So you're going to need a couple of tabs open. The first tab you'll need open is this one that has all of the websites that I had, those 6 articles. And in addition, you should have the 2 that you found on Google Advanced Search. Then the other one you should have open would be your actual essay. So this is just a sample one. You will need your actual draft. And then you will also need to go to My Bib. So I'm going to do that. And we are going to set up a brand new project. So over on the left, you're going to click New Project. We are going to name it in the blue here. You could just name it Social Media Research. I'm just going to put 2020 because I have quite a few. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add your citations. Now, everyone will have different citations. If I go back to this one, you need to go to the numbers in your draft. So when you had a draft, and as of today, you had a number there behind your quote. So if you had number 1, you would take that, and I'm just going to actually open the document so you can see if there's an author. Okay, if you use this one, and it's only if you cited it. A works consultant is a bit different. So if you took some sort of quote or statistic, maybe something right here that you put into your research paper, you would use this one. So I'm going to pretend that I used this one. I'm going to highlight the URL, and I am going to go into My Bib and make sure it's website here. I'm going to paste it and click search. Now this says proceed a little bit with caution. I'm going to click on this because they didn't put the author. That's why it's important to open up that actual article. If I go back, Kevin Roos, and it's February 23rd, 2019. So I'm going to go back here, and it says author. So I'm going to say Kevin Roos. Okay, click next. And date published, it said 2019. I'm even going to put the actual, was February, and was it 23rd? So I'm going to click to 23rd. Okay, that's about all I will need. Goes on here. It looks like it's down here at the bottom, so I'm going to click save. Okay, there's my first one. Now notice it says here in text citation. This is what you will put in parentheses behind the actual quote or statistic. You will put his last name, Roos, and then you would put the period after. Okay, I'm going to do one more. So anytime, you might have 3 or 4. Some of you maybe got them from the same one. Probably isn't true, but I'm going to go back and get one more. So let's say that I used this one. Okay, this one, the impact of social media. This was number 6. So I'm going to highlight that URL, go back to My Bib, paste it, search. Again, it says probably credible. We're going to click on there. It is, but I want to just double check that it has everything. I'm going to go here. Abhishek Karadkar is the author, September 13th, 2015. So 2015, it says September 1st, 15th. I'm going to change this. So 9/15. Okay, also we forgot on the last one to put the date accessed. You can always put just today's date. Click on today. Okay, and looks good. I'm going to click save. Okay. this one, I don't like that it has all of this here. I would just want the last name as your in-text citation. Okay, so I am going to go back to this one and edit it real quick. It allows me, because I forgot to put the date that we viewed it. So we're going to put today's date and then just click update. Okay, it didn't do a whole lot there anyway. So, okay, these are the two I have. Again, you might have to add more. You might have to add some of your own websites that you found. But once you are finished with whatever's in your research paper, and you should be pretty good with all of your in-text now. If you haven't done this, you are going to have to wait, because you want to make sure that this gets done at the very end so that you can go plug everything in. Okay, so once you do, you click download Works Cited up in the right here. I like to send it to my drive. I do not like to copy and paste it, just because then you have it. So I'm going to click on my drive. It has some confetti. I can then go back to my drive and see it. And here it is. Okay, now one of the things that is really important, you see this is a hanging indent. Don't mess around with this. Don't add anything and hit tab or anything. This is the hanging indent that you will want. Some teachers are super picky about that. But this first word, and if it's the author, okay, you would put that into your parentheses. Now, if you put Abhishek Karadkar, that's fine. Even if you put all three, I really would like to have less, but these have to go into your research paper. So I want to go back to a sample one that I have. If I go down to the Works Cited, okay, eventually you would just copy and paste your Works Cited. You would make a page break. At the very end of your concluding paragraph, just hit enter and do a page break. And this is my Works Cited. Okay, so Armstrong, if I got it from this one, it'd have to go at the very end of the quote. Here's Barrett. Here's Karadkar. If it doesn't have an author, sometimes you'll find one that doesn't have an author. If that's the case, like these two, you would take the first word or first two words, and those would go in quotation marks inside the parentheses. So let me just show you what that looks like. Like here's Karadkar. So we've got his last name. Actually, this student put Karadkar. I'm not sure if that's his first name or his last name, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's his first name. The period goes after. There it is again. She forgot to unbold it. Right here, positive. Notice that's not an author. So you would put the first word has to go in quotation marks with the parentheses around it, and then the period after. So that when I am reading your paper, I can go through and I can see, okay, here's Barrett. Okay, this person took this research right here. That was a statistic. And if I look at Barrett, I'm going right here and I can match it up. And I can go on there and look to make sure that that's where it came from. So it's really important that you have this hanging indent. The first line is a left margin and everything else is a hanging indent. So don't hit enter or any of that stuff. My bib will set everything up for you. You don't have to do anything. It's fabulous, fabulous. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, but that's how you would do the Works Cited for this particular assignment. Have a great day.